We're back to bring you another great game from the National Football League. The Seattle Seahawks are going to kick, so they'll get the ball first in the second half. Fielded at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. The Falcons will start this drive at the 29-yard line. They're going to pitch it. They can't bring him down. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Deion Grant was there on the tackle. The pass is away. Is there for the catch.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
And he's hit as he throws. Leroy Hill makes the tackle.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Here's the give.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
They'll give it off here. Lofa Tatupu is there on the tackle.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Gets the ball away. Trufant gets the pick.
Well, that's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're under pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense. So as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go with it.
Passes. He goes up high for the catch.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Gets the pass away. Batted away. P.J. Houshmandzadeh was the intended receiver on the play.
Second down.
Passes on the move. James was the intended receiver. They line up at the 44. Setting up blockers, he has it on the screen. William Moore was there to bring him down.
The Seahawks are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
James takes the handoff. Still on his feet. Lofton makes the tackle. James gains about 2 yards on the run.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Almost picked. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. Short throw to the right. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks lining up to punt. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And not a good bounce on the punt. Still pushing. The 50. Down the sideline. To the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. The Falcons only needed one play to get it into the end zone, and it was a big one.
Impressive play that time. Not only did he understand what the defense was trying to do to him, but his vision enabled him to find the hole and make a big play.
Dropped at the 31. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The halfback with the carry. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line before several defenders bring him down. He's there for the catch. Peterson is there on the tackle.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
Jerry gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 35. The Falcons have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 41.
The Falcons punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
Ryan hands it off.
If you had bet me before the game that this guy would rush for 100 yards in the first quarter, I would have taken the bet and then made reservations at a very fancy restaurant.
They'll keep it on the ground again.
And you have to be able to get that counter play going. When the penetration gets there and it forces those offensive linemen to go back just a little bit deeper, it throws off the timing of the entire play.
Ryan hands it off straight ahead. He may not have gotten there. They'll measure.
All right, I got you.
And he did get the first down.
I wasn't sure he had that one, but remember, it's not where the ball carrier is. It's where the ball is. That time the officials marked it just across the line.
Turner gets the carry right side. Deion Grant was there to bring him down. Turner gains around 3 yards on the run. Gets the pass out. He leaps. It's caught.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Tackle was made by Tutupu. They pick up 2 yards.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
He'll get the call again. Brought down behind the line.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Throws it out. Russell gets his hand on it. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
No good. It hit the upright. The Seahawks will begin this drive at the 41-yard line. They hand it off.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
He'll get it again. Dropped behind the line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He throws left.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice long careers.
Pitch out. He can't bring him down. James picks up about 7 yards on the run. Tosses it out. Coleman will tackle him for a loss at the 42.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Lofty makes the tackle.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish a run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. They hand it off. Duncan is there on the tackle. Washington gets 6 yards on the play. Washington gets the call. Tackle was made by Eric Coleman.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
We'll get our first flag of the game. Runs over tackler. At the 40, at the 30. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding offense. Repeat, first down.
So the penalty puts them back for a first and long. Passes it. Batted away.
The pass results.
Marcus Trufant had the coverage on the play. It's second and long. Ball on their own 18. Short throw to the left. It looks like he was able to bring it down inbounds. They'll discuss it. So after conferring, they're going to say he was out of bounds. He throws short. Trufant was there to bring him down.
The Seahawks did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
Gets to about the 37-yard line. This offense was frustrated after their last drive ended with a missed field goal. They give it to the fullback. He makes his way to about the 45 before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. He's hammered in the backfield.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Gets the pass away, and he caught it.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
James will run it again.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Gives to the back. Lofton is there on the tackle. 4 yards on that play, and that makes it 3rd down. Dumps it out right. He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. The measurement shows us they're just inches away. So, it's 4th down. This one will be from 47 yards out. And he makes it. Here's your sprint drive summary. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Douglas has it at the 5. He breaks the tackle. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Makes the catch. That play loses 2.
They did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
The pocket is collapsing.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Moves to his right. He's sacked. Lofa Tatupu records his first sack of the season. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. It'll go out at the 50.
The Seahawks did come away with 3 on that last series, but defenses typically know if they hold teams to field goals, it's to their benefit.
They hand it off. Still on his feet. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
Edger and James can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
James on the inside handoff. Cuts back, and he's dropped. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball on the 37. They hand it off again. Cofield was there to bring him down. James gets about 4 yards on the play. Passes to his left. Tackle was made by Jackson.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
James fumbled. Atlanta falls on it. They get the turnover.
Well, the number 1 rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Coach Jim Mora throws his challenge flag, so this one will get another viewing.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
What a saving play. They'll reverse the call on this fumble.
You know, it's just not easy to see when the runner is down, and that time the officials took their time, able to take a second look, and they got it right.
Makes the short throw. Brings it in. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
James on the give. Mike Peterson was there to bring him down.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Barely gets that one off. Moore picks it off.
Let's put the seal on the game.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw, and you turn it over.
Here's the pass. Leaping catch. Deion Grant makes the tackle.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Corey Redding is there on the tackle.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Throws short, and it's completed. Runs right through the tackle. Inside the 30. Tackle was made by Wilson.
The Falcons are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Turner takes the give. Tatupu is there on the tackle. Lofa Tatupu makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Again, he'll get the call. Aaron Curry is there to bring him down. That's a 7-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. They hand it off. It appears to be short. So, it's 4th down, and the kick team is on to try this 33-yard field goal. It's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Jason Elam knocks it through to give them a 7-point advantage. Washington fields it at the 1. They get him at the 28-yard line.
Coming off the interception in the last drive, no reason to really change anything. One big mistake doesn't change this ball game. Just get right back to your game plan.
Passes the ball. There for the catch. Eric Coleman makes the tackle.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Here's the give. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. A 7-yard play. That brings up 2nd down. Throws it short. Comes down with it. P.J. Houshmandzadeh makes his 1st catch of the game. They hand it off. He lost yardage on the play.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
There for the reception.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Passes it out. And he caught it. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seattle Seahawks use 6 plays and take it 70 yards.
P.J. Houshmandzadeh has so much ability, and he's well utilized really in this offense. He's a hard receiver to cover, and there's really a certain toughness about him. He's going to fight you for position and for the ball.
He'll return it from the 1. Drop at the 30. The Falcons come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time. Pass is complete. He's down the sideline. Inside the 30. To the 10. Still on his feet. The Falcons, with one 70-yard play, have put up 6 points.
Matt Ryan is really just born to play this position. He has great instincts, good arm strength, throws such a nice ball, and all of his teammates really trust him. They know they can count on him to do everything within his power to win the game.
They get him at the 23.
The Seahawks looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here.
He's going for it all. Drops the easy pick. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. The halfback with the carry.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Short throw to the left. Deflected and broken up. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Douglas lost the ball. Abano grabs it on the ground. And no one will catch him. And he has plenty of room. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point to tie this game up. Olindo Murray adds the extra point, and we're all tied up. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. From the 5-yard line. Brought down at the 30. Well, let's see if the offense can make up for their misfortune from just a few moments ago. Ryan hands it off. He fights forward to about the 33 before he's wrestled to the ground. Throws it. Is there for the catch. He's knocked out at the 39-yard line. Roddy White makes his 3rd catch of the game. Feeds it to the back. Redding is there on the tackle. Turner gains about 4 yards on the play. Here's the throw. Katupu intercepts it. The Seahawks have 2 interceptions in the first half of play. From their own 44-yard line. Gets the pass off. He's there for the catch. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks need just 2 plays to go 55 yards.
Nate Burleson has so much ability, and he's well utilized really in this offense. He's a hard receiver to cover, and there's really a certain toughness about him. He's going to fight you for position and for the ball.
He'll take it from the 2. He gets to the 26.
Your last series was a downer, but this is a chance now to come back out and prove that you're not going to dwell on that. Just pick up a couple of first downs, and the last thing in the world they need right now, though, is a 3 and out.
Throws it. It's tipped. Ken Lucas was defending on the play.
Second down.
Loses the ball. We're going to have a scramble. The defense gets it. The Seahawks win the battle. They get the takeaway.
Great job by one of the smaller guys on the field, giving up his body and going to get that one.
The pass is away. Branch was his intended target.
The intended receiver
From the 42-yard line.
Second down.
And he caught it. Gets number 3 for him with that reception. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Gets the ball away. Makes the catch. Burleson brings in his 6th catch of the game. Short pass to his left. It's going to be a 1st and goal for the Seahawks.
The Seahawks are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
Dumps it out left. And the pass is incomplete.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Passes. He's having a first half to remember out there, Chris.
And this defense is having a first half to forget. As a matter of fact, I think they had forgotten everything that this coaching staff taught them coming into this game.
Olindo Murray packs on the extra point. Here's your Sprint drive summary. Douglas from the 6. He gets back to the 29. It's 1st and 10. The halfback with the carry. He gets out to about the 32-yard line before he's hit and dropped. 3 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. They hand it off again. He gets out to about the 35-yard line before he's gang tackled. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
He brings it in at the 14.
The Seahawks offensively looking pretty strong right now, and they've got the look of a team who maybe Going in for the kill here. Too early to entirely put it away, but a touchdown would certainly be tough to overcome.
They give it to the tailback. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. Gets the pass away. Jackson knocks it away. Deion Branch was the intended receiver on the play. Gets the pass out. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
He makes it to the 42-yard line.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
Just gets that one away. Tackle is made by Grant.
The Falcons are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Throws it out. Brings it in. And the Falcons will have a 1st and goal.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
The Falcons put up 6 on a 3-play, 40-yard drive.
Robbie White has so many great skills, great hands, great route runner, and he can make the tough catch in traffic. What a valuable weapon he is.
Jason Elam packs on the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Gets to about the 27. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Passes to his left. Burleson with 7 catches now. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. And it's completed. At the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. Hasselbeck gets TD pass number 4 of the game. Olindo Murray packs on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Taken at the 5. He makes it out to about the 27-yard line. The Falcons will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Rolls right. There for the catch. The stop was made by Marcus Trufant. Mahaley picks up 2 yards with that grab. Ryan with the give. Corey Redding was there to bring him down. Just about 3 yards there.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Hands it off. And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call a run there, you better pick up a 1st down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
He'll bring it back to the 30.
The Seahawks have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown. to give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
The halfback with the carry. He's still going.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Passes it. Comes down with it. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20. Hutchins makes the tackle. Matt Hasselbeck gets to 400 yards passing for the game. He's making all the right reads, and the defense doesn't have the answer. Washington gets the toss. Still working. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. The offense will line it up at the 6. They go with the toss. Washington can't hang on to the ball. Peterson grabs it up.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Ryan with the give. Hold is there on the tackle. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. The running back has it. He fights forward to about the 10. Darryl Tapp makes the tackle. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. There for the reception. Katuput is there on the tackle.
The Falcons get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Breaks a tackle. Turner picks up about 7 yards on the run. Here's the give. Hold makes the tackle. Turner comes away with 2 yards on the carry. He gets popped as he throws. Roddy White makes it 5 catches for the game. Again, he'll get the call. The stop was made by Cole. They get 5 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd down. Short pass. Pass is complete. Tackle was made by Wilson.
The Falcons are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Short throw to the left. The completion nets them a gain of 7.
When you get that man-to-man coverage, sometimes you have to be a little bit careful. There are defensive backs in this league that will take a chance, jump that one, and if they do, it's 6 points the other way.
Hands it off. Patrick Kearney is there on the tackle. Norwood gets his first carry of the game. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. That'll go for a loss of a couple.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Wide right. They'll go to work at the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He doesn't get back to the line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll get it again. The stop was made by Abraham. James gets 6 yards on the play. Gets the pass away. Houston bats it down. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
They down it at the 6-yard line. You'd have to think this is where they need to make something happen in order to get back into this one. Flips it out short. 2nd down now following the incomplete pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10.
2nd down.
Throws it short. Is there for the catch. Tackle was made by Wilson. You can tell these guys practiced that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
One play at a time. Here we go. Put your hands up. Put your hands up front. Time for it to roll. Let's go. Let's roll.
They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
Ain't no joke on
False start on the play. Offense. Repeat, 1st down.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. Hands it off. The stop was made by Darryl Tapp. They got 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Thanks, Tom. We hope everyone is enjoying the game so far. Top plays from the first half. Here you go. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, it was a fairly even first half as far as the offensive yardage was concerned. Nate Burleson has over 125 yards receiving. Seattle is up by a score of 38-24.
Welcome back to Atlanta. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 25. Here's the pass. He's there for the catch. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20. Chris Houston was there to bring him down. Burleson has simply destroyed the defensive backfield in this one, burning them at will on his way to more than 200 yards receiving. Tries for the end zone. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Second down.
And he breaks into the open field.
The Seahawks passing game continues to impress. There's almost no resistance when they try and throw the ball. It seems like they're getting 10 to 15 yards every time.
Short throw to the right. Drops the sure pick. Eric Coleman's had the coverage on the play. Now we'll see who can get the bigger push. They give it to the tailback.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Olindo Murray packs on the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. From the 7. He gets out to the 28-yard line.
The Falcons are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Passes the ball. Tackle was made by Wilson.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. First down.
Give to the tailback. The stop was made by Patrick Kearney. Turner picks up a yard on the play.
Hey, pig sticks, pig sticks. Let's go, baby. Come on, let's go. Let's go now, let's go.
Dumps it out right. It looks like he was able to bring it down inbounds. They'll discuss it. They're not going to give it to him.
He took a stab at a great catch, but that time just didn't happen. When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. It'll go out at the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
He passes short. The tackle was made by Eric Coleman.
The Seahawks have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
They give it to the tailback. Might want to start thinking of a different approach as this running game has been ineffective. Hands it to the back. They tackle him for a loss. He still can't seem to find any kind of rhythm in his ground game today. Give the defense credit. Passes it out. Caught and dropped.
The Seahawks are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers, allowing them to get open.
He fights forward to around midfield. Cofield was there to bring him down. Just gets it off.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Short throw. And he caught it. Tackle was made by Hutchins. Nate Burleson has 10 catches in the game. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Down in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
They go with a run. He fights forward to about the 23. Darryl Tapp was there to bring him down. Throws it. Tackle was made by Marcus Trufant. Roddy White with his 6th reception. Here's the throw. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say. The ruling is incomplete.
He took a stab at a great catch, but that time just didn't happen.
Gets the pass off. Wilson bats it away. Brian Russell was defending on the play. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 49. Throws it. Makes the catch. Roddy White has 7 catches in the game. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The pass is away. Batted away. Roddy White was the intended receiver. The Seahawks will set up shop at the 45. James gets the carry. He's starting to show some frustration after another short game. This defense has really made it tough going. Cofield will drop him behind the line at the 46-yard line. They'll need 8 here. Ball on the 46. Gets the ball away. The stop was made by Houston.
I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Short pass to his left. Tackle was made by Sidbury. Branch gains a handful of yards on that reception. Dumps it out left. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Passing. The stop was made by Jackson. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
You hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now. And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. You're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Brings it in. The Seahawks will score. That causes his 10th touchdown of the year. Olindo Murray adds the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. it out to the 33-yard line.
The Falcons have had a long day so far, and if they don't make something happen on this series, well, you're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
Turner gets the carry. They can't bring him down. Turner gets 7 yards on the play. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Short throw to the left. And the pass is knocked away. Roddy White was his intended target. Gets the pass away. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
It'll go out at the 39-yard line. The Seahawks were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
He throws left, and it's completed. A 5-yard gain.
Those slant routes against zone coverage, you find out what kind of man you are in a hurry because you never know who's going to hit you on one of those.
To his left. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man cover.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
Lofton has it. And he's deep-cleated at the 48.
This defense hasn't done much so far in this one, but they did come up with a big play there. Maybe that'll give them a little something to build on.
He's under a heavy rush. Grant gets his hand on it. Deion Grant had the coverage on the play.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Passes on the move. Redding is there to bring him down. Reed makes it 5 catches for the game. He was hit.
They brought the blitz that time. Didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Short pass to his left. This is going to be close. Did he come up with it? So after conferring, they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Good try. That was a really good try, but let's give the officials credit. They got it right.
They're going to pitch it. Stays on his feet. James comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Gets the pass out. Lofton drags him to the ground at the 45. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Dumps it out right. Eric Coleman is there on the tackle. Hasselbeck is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They give it to the tailback. A pickup of about 7. That'll bring up second down. He throws short. Still perfect on the drive.
He's got a lot of confidence in his receivers, so even if they're well covered, he's going to try and get that ball in there.
Washington sweeps left. No official signal yet. He did not score. This is the 8th play of this drive. They'll give it off here. Crosses the plane. Well, we'll wait to see. They're saying no score on the play. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. On the run, touchdown. The Seattle Seahawks cap off the impressive 55-yard drive with a touchdown. Took them 9 plays. Olindo Maury tacks on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. It's fielded at the 2. They get him at the 31. They turned it over on downs their last time out. Turner gets the ball. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Hold with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Seattle has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Throws it out.
Whoa, that was really lucky. That one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Passes it. Defender tips it away.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
He makes it out to the 33-yard line. The Seahawks ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. Hit as he throws.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Washington takes the handoff.
The delay can be an awfully pretty play whenever you see a defense being overly aggressive, but this bunch is well coached, well trained. They were looking for it and made the play in the backfield.
Gets the pass away. Tackle was made by Lofton. Deion Branch was able to make his 4th reception.
We just gotta get off tempo. That's the only way.
Washington again. That's 4 yards on the play. That brings up second down. Washington takes the handoff. They get 2 yards.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers are a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Dumps it out left. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. by Jackson.
Let's go, brother.
Carlson with his 4th catch of the game. They hand it off. 8 yards on the pickup, and that will bring up 2nd down. This is the 8th play of this drive. Hasselbeck hands it off.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Passes to the end zone. Nate Burleson has it for the touchdown. The defense hasn't been able to slow this passing game down at all, and this one, that's his 6th touchdown pass.
I tell you, the last thing you ever expect in the NFL is to have a laugher kind of a day like this on offense. Defenses are so good. These coaches put in so many hours trying to figure out how to stop an offense, and today, this offense has just been too much.
Brought down at the 33. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll give it off here. Still pushing. Turner picks up 2 yards with the carry. Here's the pass. There for the catch. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan gets his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Elam adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. I hate to say this one is decided before it's over, but it's been very one-sided. Our score, the Seahawks, 66. The Falcons, 31. From his own goal line. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. The offense will start at the 28-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go. Hasselbeck drops it. Atlanta will have the football.
It's amazing, isn't it? When that ball gets on the ground, to watch these defenders, watch the intensity change as they're going after that big turnover.
Throws it short. Davis with his 3rd reception. Just 7 yards from a touchdown now. Gives it up the gut. No official signal yet. They give him the score.
1 score is nice, but 2, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
So with just over 14 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter, our score is the Falcons 38, the Seahawks 66. They get him at the 30. The Seahawks will start this drive at the 30. Passes the ball. The stop was made by Mike Peterson.
Tom, you've called a lot of basketball games in your day. That looked like a big rebound, didn't it? One of those big guys inside just going up and snatching that one.
Hands it to the back. Tackle was made by Eric Coleman. Washington gets 3 yards on the play.
Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there, baby.
Leon Washington did a great job to get past the marker and get the first down. Passes to his left. Still on his feet.
This defense is going to have a hard time today if they try and defend this four-wide set with a 43 defense.
Washington on the draw. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. That'll bring up second down from the 33-yard line. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
The time the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
It's the tailback. Sidbury was there to bring him down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
And he makes it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
He'll return it from the 6. He gets out to the 28-yard line. The Falcons will begin this drive at the 28-yard line. Turner on the handoff. They get 2 yards. That brings up second down from their own 30-yard line. He throws left. This is going to be close. Did he come up with it? They say no, he didn't have it.
He just missed coming down with a great catch there.
Makes the catch, and he is dropped.
The Seahawks were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let him get a first down.
Throws it short. Leaping catch. Nate Burleson makes the tackle. That's catch number 4 for him on the game. Hands it to the back. Cofield was there on the tackle. Cofield is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Dumps it out right.
Pass
Third down coming up after that incompletion. Hands it off. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
The defense just couldn't find him on that play. I don't know if they were surprised or what, but that back became a little ghostly. He disappeared.
He needs to get the pass off.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Passes to his left. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Hit as he let go of the ball. Deion Branch has 6. Wait, the officials will huddle. The call is not a touchdown. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Hasselbeck will hand it off.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
Over 10 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and our score, the Seahawks 76, the Falcons 38. He's tackled at the 30. This offense couldn't get anything going on their previous drive. Turner on the run.
200 yards rushing is a tremendous accomplishment, and I know this young man has some pretty lofty goals for himself, and talking to him the other day, he really wants to hold the record for the single-game rushing record. Not there yet, but he's getting close.
Here's the deep throw.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Makes the short throw. Tackle is made by Tututu. White increases his receiving yardage total for the game to 100. Clearly, he came into this one ready to show his stuff. Turner gets the carry. The stop was made by Houshmandzadeh. Turner gets 3 yards on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta.
This rookie receiver is really making an impression here today. Already 100 yards, and he's done it in a lot of different ways.
It's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. More than 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And the score, the Falcons 45, the Seahawks 76. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. The Seahawks will set up shop at the 28-yard line. Cofield will tackle him for a loss at the 26-yard line.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in the way.
Washington fumbles it. Houston picks it up off the ground.
Yeah, I had one coach tell me one time that if you really want to get an attaboy on this defense, you have to strip that ball out and recover it. It's not enough to just get it out.
Coach Jim Mora throws his challenge flag, so this one will get another viewing.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands as called.
And they will agree with the call on the field that he fumbled it before he was down.
Yeah, they definitely got the call right, but I have to say that was a good booth challenge. You're talking about a potential turnover in this situation. Why not take a second look?
Tackle was made by Lofa Tututu. 4-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Throws short. Incomplete pass.
Matt Ryan is one of the most accurate passers in the NFL, so when he slings one out of reach like that, you go, what the heck just happened?
Short pass.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
Washington on the inside handoff. Washington picks up a yard on the play. They go with a run. At the 40. At the 30. And he's finally dropped at the 24-yard line.
I know it may not be the popular thing to say, but I can't really give the running back 100% of the credit for this performance today. Let's face it, this defense came in here determined to stop the pass, and they're paying a price on the run.
And he will lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Passes it out. Nate Burleson makes his 30th catch of the season. 1st and 10. Goes for the end zone. Houston knocks it down. Chris Houston was defending on the play.
Still have great seats available for all of our upcoming home games.
Dumps it out left. Comes down with it. They score once again. These guys just can't be stopped.
Matt Hasselbeck got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
Extra point is good. Here's your sprint drive summary. Gets to about the 27. The Falcons will start this drive at the 27-yard line. Here's the give. Still on his feet. Deion Branch was there to bring him down. Throws it. Abano makes the tackle. Matt Ryan has been finding receivers all game long. He now has 500 yards passing in the game. They hand it off again.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Again with the run. The stop was made by Daniel. They pick up a good 6 yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. Short throw to the right. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. The defense is just getting shredded out there.
Yeah, the defense is the shreddy, and the shredder is this quarterback. He has been hot all day long. We're seeing these receivers running crisp routes, making tough catches, and when you put it all together like this, it's fun to watch.
Runs over tackler. Brought down at the 24-yard line. The Seahawks will begin this drive at the 24-yard line. On the ground, up the middle. Walker is there on the tackle. Washington gains 7 yards on that play. Hit and dropped behind the line. Mike Peterson has 8 tackles now in the game. He's running out of time. He throws left. Complete. He's going to go down almost immediately, though.
The Falcons came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage, and didn't allow that extra yardage.
He muffed it. He gets it out to about the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 38. Here's the throw. The stop was made by Butler.
Matt Ryan has just been so accurate throughout the course of his career, and he has such confidence that even if it is a very tiny little hole, he can fit it in there.
Hands it off. They hand it off. Flag on the play. And if this is holding, it will erase that touchdown.
Holding offense. Repeat, first down.
So the penalty puts them back for a first and long. Gets the pass off. Tackle was made by Marcus Trufant. He's had a great game, catching passes for 100 yards.
And 100 yards from any of your wideouts is a nice contribution. That really opens things up for your offense.
Throws it. Knocks it away. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. The pass is away. Grant is there on the tackle. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football. But you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure. The Seahawks have done an outstanding job containing one of the best receivers in the game up until this point, but that time he slipped away and made one.
End zone. Tony Gonzalez brings it in. Or maybe he didn't. We'll see what the call is. After discussing it, they rule no touchdown. Throws just as the pressure gets there. Ryan has been in the zone. He's got 6 TD passes. Extra point is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. With just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is the Falcons 59, the Seahawks 83. The Seahawks recovering. R.B.I was there to bring him down.
If you play the game long enough, you're going to play in a few games like this on both sides, but on the losing side, it's really tough. Really, at this point, all you can do is not quit. Go out there, keep fighting, and get ready for next week.
The Aussie makes the tackle. Second down, 10 yards to go. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. They'll give it off here. You'd think he would have tried to stay in bounds.
You think? I'm surprised that in the huddle right before that play they didn't say, now listen, nobody go out of bounds on any play that we call the rest of the way, but they're just a mistake, no other way to put it. You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Pass Hasselback hands it off straight ahead. Biasi was there on the tackle. On the 11 now. Washington again. Sidbury makes the tackle. Washington picks up about 4 yards on the play. Short pass to his left.
Nice stop by the defense on that third down pass, and that's exactly what you want to do. Keep the play in front of you, come up, make the tackle, no first down.
And he makes it. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. And with that, the score is the Seahawks 86, the Falcons 59. Booyah! Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. The Falcons will set up shop at the 28-yard line. Gets the ball away. There for the reception. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. It's good. Here's your Sprint drive summary. Still moving. They get him at the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 26-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. They give it to the tailback. He gets to about the 37-yard line before he's dropped. First and 10. Concludes our game, but stay right there to catch the post-game wrap-up.